Oh my God, Mookie! When a large amount of people share beliefs and desires, those concepts turn into manifestations. Those who indulged in sin manifested the very creatures of sin and evil. Those who did not partake in sin saw sinners as monsters, and thus they became monsters. And when people believed their blood was the cure, when they gave their life to it, it became their power. It's about to go down. What's going on, everybody? I think I forgot to do a ping somewhere. Double checking everything that should have happened. That's the wrong server. Checking this one. Oh, it did the thing. Okay. It's like a hashtag no watch party kind of night, but that's all good. What's going on, viewers? Is episode 4, right? I think we're on episode 4. They can't hear you yet, so just nod if it's episode 4. It's 2 out of 3. I'll go with it. Welcome back to another episode of Blood Oath. This time we're on episode 4. Things are going to get really interesting really fast in this episode for all sorts of reasons. But why don't we start off by letting you guys know what happened last time. So, well, before we do that, we actually got to do introductions. So, from right to left, can you please tell the people who you are and who you play?
Am I on the right this time?
You're always on the right.
Hi, everybody. I'm the one that's always confused. I'm Vi. I play Rosier Lone Walker.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I play Piety Noea.
Deontay. I play Dornan Mossong.
Why don't you guys give us a recap so we can see what hell y'all have been up to?
Wow.
Wow.
No, because, well, from what I remember, we got to the Orklands. We were basically ensnared into a drinking, dancing competition. Piety got proposed to. We learned about the missing tribes, the weird things that have been going on in this warehouse that had appeared in the forest. So we went there in an attempt to rescue some people to restore Rosira's glory into her clan. Go into this lovely warehouse and get faced with all sorts of horrors. Adopted a puppy. Watched my sister die. Other horrific things.
Yeah.
So where do we last leave off? And what have you guys been fighting this whole time? Just so you know, the audience is all caught up.
So we went inside of said warehouse, and when we get in there, Rosier smells the blood of like dead orcs, and she's like, "Oh damn, my peeps!" So she runs around the house trying to find people. We get separated because that's not a campaign without me getting separated from the group. So I'm one way. Excuse me. Piety and Rosier in the other direction. They're looking around the mansion. I come back. They have a dog. I fucked up a monster, and then they're like, Rosier's like, I'm going to sleep. Piety's like, you can go. I'll sleep first. We'll take watch. So we get the dog that Rosier found. I named him Chip. We go exploring around the kitchen area, and we find some skeletons from all the people, and we desecrate the bones because that's just what we do. We go back, and then Piety and Rosier are both gone. So we take a nap, and then Jordan has another personality switch because that's just what he does. Goes upstairs and hears commotion going on. They're both trapped inside of separate rooms, and inside of each one of these rooms, they encounter mirror mimics, which are making the things that are like on the opposite side of the mirror attack them, I guess, or whatever. It's whatever's being shown in the mirror isn't what it's supposed to be. So they're being attacked by sentient furniture, and I go and help Piety because Rosira's a bad bitch. She can do it on her own. Um, Rosira does it on her own. She's a bad bitch. Breaks the mirror. She's good. She comes over to where we are, but right before she gets in there, I break the mirror because I'm just a petty little monster that I am. And Piety gets sucked into the mirror. We leave the mansion. And as we're leaving, we're like, "Hey, we're gonna come back for you. I swear." And Piety's in the shadow realm or some shit like that. So Piety's not with us. We're outside the warehouse.
So how's Piety feeling in the mirror realm?
Not great, not confident, not at all. But we have dice now, so
thank you for following. That was a great timing. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, the music. Oh no.
Creepy music.
It's not playing. YouTube videos are no longer supported.
Boo.
Or when did that change? Like a day ago?
Within the last 20 minutes,
Right?
apparently.
Yes, crazy.
We're gonna be alright. Gotta have the ambience.
Ambiance.
Okay, that one worked. Some YouTube videos are no longer supported. Okay, so before we figure out what's going on in the mirror realm, what is Rosira and Dornan up to?
We just left the warehouse, right? So we're outside of it now?
You are outside of the warehouse.
Okay.
Which on the
Rosira
inside is
is-
a mansion.
Yes, Rosira is pacing very angrily outside of this place.
You know, the more you sit there and get upset about something that you have no control over, the less you can actually do. I mean, quite frankly, for all we know, she's probably dead.
Not dead. Everyone else in there is dead. We've got to go back in there.
I mean, we could, or we can cut our losses, because the way I see it, if she's gone, that's more money for us to split at the end, right?
She's practically defenseless in there. She needs us.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, Chip needs us, and I pat Chip on top of his head. I'm like, this is my main concern right now, I think. I don't know.
I will make this very easy for you, Chipmunk Man. You are coming with me, or I will kill you.
Well, if Dorna doesn't protect the dog, you're gonna kill him. If I don't go with you, go and help Piety, you're gonna kill me. You just like killing. Don't you ever resolve your problems by talking to people?
Would you like to talk this out?
Not really. I'm gonna walk over to the door. I give it a light little knock. We're coming back in. Then
The door creaks open.
Oh,
I'm gonna stroke the door a little bit. I'm like, thank you for your kind service. And then walk inside.
yeah. We're going inside. Rosira's gonna draw her war pick and hold it in front of her. She's gripping this thing tighter than hell. She is pissed.
Dang, she mad.
She's mad.
Everything looks absolutely normal once you're inside.
I'm gonna go back over to the one mirror that I didn't cover before we left. And I'm gonna do a light little knock on that. Hey, yo, Piety, if you're in there, knock or give us a sign or something. I personally don't care, but Rosira said she'd kill me if I didn't, so.
As for Piety, it has been somewhere around 4 hours. For the rest of them, it has not.
I thought he was gonna say 4 years. I was like, goddamn.
No. 4 hours. There you go. That's the sound check I was looking for. It's been about 4 hours. How are you holding up?
Piety's freaked out. Piety doesn't like getting stuck alone. Especially when she thought she was working together with some people. Not super trusting, but was trying. So I'm freaking out.
That's fair. Your surroundings have remained the same as you've kind of walked amidst the darkness. You can really only see about 10 feet in front of you before that blanket of darkness just kind of shrouds your vision in every direction. You're still hearing all sorts of ominous noises and chain rattles and snarls, but they're not coming in any particular direction. If it starts in one, it ends in another. It's almost like there are things that are perhaps cowering away from the ambience that you're exuding and would prefer to just be shrouded in the darkness. But then also, they might be plotting against you. It's hard to tell with their feral noises.
Mm. So I still can't see anything, but I'm hearing things.
Definitely hearing things. Matter of fact, I need you to go ahead and roll a charisma check. We're going to see how insane you're slowly going.
Oh,
Oh, okay. All right, 15 plus 4, that'd be 19.
Nice. So every time you roll high enough, you will not get -1. Yo, Intro Oblivion, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Thank you for all the love and support here at the Dapper Rose. Definitely stop on by, have a drink, enjoy the show. Every time you roll low enough, and I won't tell you what that number is, we're just going to subtract 1 from a score of 10. Once you hit 5, things are going to start happening. If you get to 1, bad things are going to start happening, or worse things are going to start happening. So right now you're at 10. Don't worry about it.
Gotcha.
Let's see. What would you like to do? You're shrouded in this darkness.
Can I roll for perception to see if, or is it perception or insight to know if I know any, like, can tell where anything is that I am hearing?
You can roll for, that will be perception.
Okay. All right, 13 plus 2, that'd be 15.
Okay. No.
Great! Cool!
However, you did roll high enough that your sense of smell is tingling.
Oh.
Oh.
Can I tell what I'm smelling, or just...
Oh, you're smelling blood.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You all just got advantage from Tricky, so your next roll will be you roll 2 d20s and you'll be able to keep the highest number. It'll be on your very next roll. What am I looking for? You're definitely smelling blood.
Mm.
And it's very fresh.
Okay.
Would you like to go towards it?
Yeah.
Okay, you're
Very
walking
cautiously.
You're very cautiously walking towards it. Otherwise, why don't you?
Hey, my hand is on my short sword. I would like to specify that.
Okay. I'll say that you read it in action too, just in case something jumps out at you. That's fair.
Cool.
Do you want to roll for stealth? Like, how cautious are you walking here?
Yeah, I'll roll for stealth.
Okay.
Okay, 19 plus 3, so 22.
Oh yeah, that's a throwing advantage at the party. Hell yeah.
That's what I like to see.
You can save your advantage because that was a really good roll. So we'll keep that number for sure. You're very stealthy. Your steps have gone near silent as you're approaching this sound of blood. And the sound is a blood dripping noise. But as you get closer, you can also hear a chewing noise. And it's like something is being snacked on. You still cannot quite see what it is yet. Do you want to approach closer?
Yeah.
Okay. As you get closer, the first thing that you see is a leg sticking out.
Oh no. Can I have specification on what type of leg?
What type of leg?
Yeah, is it like a human leg or?
It's human enough.
Mm.
You can definitely
Like,
assume it was
I
a
don't know.
sentient creature. It may be an Asimar, an Eladrin. It could be any sort of thing that has toes and bone structure like a human. So it's human enough.
Anything that's stone.
Okay.
Does have some pretty fair skin. Go ahead and roll a charisma check for me. Or you can roll this with advantage.
I got a 19, so plus 4.
You got to roll this one with
23.
advantage.
With advantage. So
Hey, maybe you'll crit.
That one was a 10, so if it's
Okay.
with advantage, I still got the 19.
You got the
though,
19.
right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah, 23.
So you're not going insane yet. That's good.
Not yet.
Are you getting closer?
Yeah. I'm too curious at this point.
As you step in a bit more, you can see a red sash, some greens and some blues that are bloodied. It looks like it was once the clothing of this creature. And this creature starts to come into view, and it looks like Dornan.
Whoa.
Huh. I thought I got stuck here alone. That's...
Are you saying this out loud, or is this like an internal
Yes.
thought? Okay.
No, out loud.
Out loud? Well, Dornan's not
Yeah.
responding because there's something attached to Dornan's neck.
Is it a man?
So as soon as you decide to speak out loud, it's not a man. The thing that's attached to his neck stops chewing. You can hear almost a suction-like noise as it detaches, and in its place you see a large row of teeth going up its neck, up Dornan's neck, and down over part of its shoulder. The creature's mouth closes and it looks at you. It's not saying anything.
I'm definitely not saying anything back now. But I'm not breaking eye contact because I'm too scared.
Well, fortunately, you can't make eye contact with it because it doesn't have any eyes.
Great. Wonderful.
You're hearing footsteps approaching from behind the creature.
Oh. Do I see anything? Or just do I hear?
It gets close enough that you can see it, and it looks like almost a mirror copy of like a little girl. Except if you were to have removed all of her facial features, then it would look like the picture on screen. And as she's walking, you can hear that chain dragging. And she's got a large metal cuff attached to her leg with multiple really big iron chain links. The creature has the same on its right foot, and the girl has it on her left foot. And she's looking at you. She's not saying anything, and she actually has eyes and a normal looking face.
Are you trapped here?
No. Are you trapped here?
I'm not quite sure. I guess you could say so. At the moment, I don't know how to get out.
I thought I was the only one.
What do you mean?
I'm not quite sure. At the moment, I don't know how to get out.
How did you get locked?
How did you get
here?
locked here? And every time you talk, she's getting a little bit closer to matching your voice.
Mm. Do I recognize the creatures?
You would know what the
Despite-
creature is.
Okay.
Why don't you go ahead and read that bestiary?
The lamprey. They yearn for blood, particularly any blood nearby. While they cannot see, their sense of smell is akin to a shark when blood is strong. They are not especially strong when alone.
Ooh, spooky.
So, creature-wise, there's the one without a face, and then there's the girl with the face, correct?
Well, the one without the face, one that's on screen, is the lamprey.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The mirror image of the lamprey, but with all of their facial features, is the girl that's also standing there. They seem to be chained together.
I don't feel like I should say anything out loud to her anymore.
Yeah, probably not.
Don't do it.
She takes a step towards you.
I'm gonna take a step back. Oof.
She drops down to a knee, and then a second knee, and then her hands, and she crawls towards you. As she's crawling towards you, she extends her body, not in some supernatural way. She just extends her body to lie down, so she's very close to your feet. Now, her face again, she's not the lamprey. The lamprey is watching all of this happen.
Mm.
Go ahead, roll a charisma check.
And it,
Oh no! I got
Yeah.
one.
You got a 1? Oh, that's an
I mean-
automatic. you got a 1.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Like I can.
that's an automatic drop in your insanity level. So yeah, you're definitely starting to see things amidst this darkness, but we'll get into that later. As she is close to your feet, not like right below you, but she's like a little bit too close still. She takes a finger and she points at one of your ankles, and the darkness moves around it, and then you hear a loud clink as an ankle cuff latches itself amidst the darkness. As the darkness pulls back almost like a fog, it reveals multiple chain links moving deep into the darkness. Yes, Deontay.
Can I just say I am so sorry. You did not deserve this for your first campaign for me to fuck you over this hard. I am so sorry.
We'll discuss this later.
Oh, man.
So I'm chained here now.
You're definitely chained to something.
To something?
The little girl stands up, and she smiles, and she waves goodbye. Is there anything else you want to say to her?
What just happened? What did you do?
She takes a few steps away. She goes, "What just happened? What did you do?" And then she giggles and runs into the darkness. You can hear the chain snap as it extends its maximum length. And then the lamprey stands up. and it takes a step towards you. There's no slack on its ankle cuff.
I'm stepping away from the lamprey,
Go ahead and roll a dexterity saving
especially
throw.
because I don't. Damn. All right. 18 plus 5, that'd be 23.
20.
It lunges at you, and the moment it does, its face opens up, revealing multiple rows of teeth going down its neck. It lunges at you with full intent to grab you and bite onto your neck. No different than Dornan, who is still there. But you very carefully backpedal away from its distance. It hits the ground with a thud as the chain links snap, and it cannot go any further. It stands up on all fours like a quadrupedal creature. It scurries off into the darkness.
Am I alone in the darkness again? Or at least from what I can see, alone?
Let's see if you're alone in the darkness. Nope.
Oh no.
You gave me so much anxiety. Nope. Oh shit.
To your immediate left, almost like she was standing right beside you, you hear your mother go, Piety?
Piety is now thinking to herself that speaking might not be the best idea to the creatures.
Piety, can you hear me? What are you doing down here? Why won't you answer me? Answer me. Answer me. Answer me. Answer me. Answer me. Answer me.
no.
And it just
Oh,
repeats. It just repeats. Let's come back to you. Dornan. Rosira, how y'all doing? By the way, just so all of stream is aware, Chip the dog is right there and he's doing perfectly fine.
Baby. Sorry, that
I
was
figured Alexi could use Chip right now, so I put Chip on the stream. There you go.
Oh, is that what's been decided? Oh, he's
No, so the channel deleted itself like the VCs do over there, and I had no idea, I had no reference point for what everyone wanted. So I was like, that's a cute dog.
That's perfect.
The way they were trying to select who Chip was before, this is an improvement. Those dogs needed some water for real. Okay. I'm going to roll a perception to see if I can see anything crazy going on in the mirror that I left.
No need. There's
covered.
nothing happening in that mirror.
Oh damn, that's crazy. I'm gonna look around the little entranceway that we're in to see if anything looks out of character.
Everything looks actually put back, including the statues. Let me go ahead and get the map back up there for you.
Ah shit, dude. Hold on. Don't tell me that.
There we go. There's your little mansion map. I'll make it big for a moment. So in the main hall, everything looks back to normal, like y'all were never there.
Ooh. Is this the same mansion that you guys were in before? Something about this does not seem correct. I'm gonna yell for anybody. Is anybody in here?
There is no response. What's going through Rosira's head?
Azir is completely perplexed at this point. Which room were we in that she disappeared? It was something. It went upstairs,
That
right?
was top floor, one of the
Yeah.
bedrooms. One of the 8 bedrooms, specifically top left one with the pink bed. Of the 8 bedrooms.
Okay.
I'll expand the map again. I'll put it over here.
I say we go back up there.
Agreed. However, comma, I'm gonna pick up Chip, and then I'm gonna walk with my back against her back because I don't trust these statues at all. I already know what the fuck they're about. I'm like, continue.
What
So,
are you doing?
don't worry about it. Remember, I told you these statues are kind of freaky, and something doesn't feel right.
Amazingly, I trust your instincts. Let's go.
So y'all going back up to the room?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going backwards.
Okay, no problem. You guys get there without incident. Even the rooms, the doors have been fixed that you busted down, and the mirrors have been restored. All the furniture is back in place.
Hmm.
This is not right.
Not at all. Last time I checked, I shattered that to a bajillion pieces, and you broke your door down. And unless there's little like elves or something here that are just great carpenters and fixed up everything super quick. I don't
Magic
think
should not exist in this world. Disgusting.
Listen, some of us like to finesse and not brute strength everything. Sorry.
Well, you're a magic user. Can't you magic this? Figure out where she went.
Wow, it's crazy. It's almost as if that were an easy option that doesn't exist, and I can't do that. I'm going to do an Arcana check to see if I can sense anything magical. Is
Okay.
that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
That is a. Man, they need to really change those numbers. That looks too close to what that was. That's an 11.
You don't sense anything particularly magical, but the mirror is not still. It has a very, very thin rippling effect from the middle of it that is spreading outwards to all corners. This mirror is still taking up, like it's a closet door sized mirror, so it's top to bottom, ceiling to floor.
Mm.
Can I see? Is it showing the entire room right now?
Are you close to it?
No, I'm just trying
Then
to see
yes.
what I can see. Okay, damn. I'm gonna get about 5 feet closer, and then kind of turn back and look at the room to see if anything shifts differently in the mirror than it does in the
Nothing
room.
has shifted. Everything on one side is the exact same as it is on the other.
Rosira's gonna go up and touch the mirror.
It ripples, and as you're close enough to see the effect, it shows a different room in the mansion. As the ripples hit all 4 corners, the reflection turns back to just the room that you're in.
Good or.
Rosira's gonna do it again.
The same effect repeats itself. Do you wanna roll a perception and try to get more details out of the room that is reflecting when you do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a 5.
You have an advantage on this roll.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's definitely do that. That one was at 18.
Okay. What you can see is a different room, a single staircase, near pitch black darkness, and 3 walls that are completely covered, top to bottom, with mirrors.
What the heck? Do I know where this room is?
No, you haven't been there.
What is it?
It's a room with a staircase lined with mirrors.
Showing you a different room while we're in this room.
The ripple effect fades and the reflection returns to normal.
What if that was Piety trying to send us a signal or something?
These mirrors are a sentient being of some kind. Wouldn't they have to originate from somewhere?
Yeah, maybe the mirror's trying to tell us something. It's weird.
We need to find this room.
Well, there are a ton of doors and 2 of us. Well, 2.5.
As a benevolent DM, I feel it's only fair that I give you a little bit of detail to this creature here.
Here.
The mirror mimic is a lot like the roots of a tree. It will spread out and replace any mirror that it can. So every mirror in this mansion is another limb or another branch or twig, depending on its size. But if you're going to cut the tree down, you should not start with the leaves. I'm not saying anything more.
Yeah. I know what I was thinking. Well, we have one clue. The staircase.
Lead the way.
Is the staircase going up or down in the reflection?
In the reflection, it was going up. You saw the reflection as if you were standing in the center of the room.
In the room, so it's down.
No,
somewhere.
no, the staircase is. Oh yeah, the room is
The
down
room
somewhere.
is down.
Yes, the staircase was leading up. Deontay, can we roll a d4 for Dornan, please?
Here.
Because you are sleep deprived.
I got a 4.
Okay, nothing changes.
Rosier is going to try to find. She's going to go down the stairs that we originally came, and then she's going to try to find a basement down more stairs.
I mean, I was in a basement before.
You have been to a basement?
Yeah, there's lots of weird, creepy creature down there too.
Rosier is going to grab Jordan
Hydrate.
and put
Hydrate
him
check.
in front of her. You lead the way this time. And she's going to turn around and put her back against his back.
You wash my back out.
Wrong hydrate.
Got it. Rock on.
As you guys are walking, following the path that Dornan took beforehand, the shadows are moving at an alarming rate.
Oh, shoikies. I am noticing this and remembering a little dealio I had before. I'm going to cast my flame blade again.
Okay.
And talk to her ear. Hey, so if you have anything that can cast any type of light, I suggest you do it, like now.
They are spiraling around the walls of the hallway, moving closer to both of you.
I'm gonna do one of these, like going across the wall. I'm like, stay back, filthy shadow creature.
They kind of move back, and some of their faces come out, and you can hear like snarling. It's like, and they're like, they definitely do not like the light.
I'm going to pull out my torch and light it real fast.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Light your torch with my sword. Like,
Yeah, okay, perfect.
With the two light sources, it creates a nice perimeter that the creatures are not passing through. Some of them have seeped back into the wallpaper and the linings and the cracks and crevices, hoping to catch you from a different angle. But they are definitely watching and definitely close. Fortunately, barring that, you make it to the basement. Well, you make it to the staircase that leads to the basement. It is pitch black, like 5 steps down.
I've got dark vision, so I can see maybe 10 feet in front of me instead of the 5.
I also have
Pitch
dark
black.
vision,
Oh, cool. We're good then.
if it helps.
So, okay. I'm trusting that we'll find our answer down here, so I'm going to start going down the staircase.
All right. Rosier's following.
I'm still back to back with this dude.
We are like this.
We feel like this. Doing this.
All right. As soon as you guys get to the base of the stairs, those same shadowy creatures let out a bit of a screech, and it echoes around the house, giving the entire house a little rumble. You can hear a door slam shut and a gear click, 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 click noise as something locks. In the room that you're in, with the exception of the wall that hosts the staircase you just descended, directly in front of you is a wall with nothing but panels of glass. To your immediate left and to your immediate right are also walls with nothing but glass. And within them, you can see Piety. Let's see what's going on with Piety. Piety, go ahead and roll a charisma check. Let's see how your insanity is doing.
I got a 19.
You got a 19. That's good. That's really good. I don't have to fuck you up yet. But
Yet.
unfortunately, the answer me has only gotten louder, and it is almost echoing like the whole, like it is bouncing off of walls. As these two descended into the room, a mirror appears in front of you, not the one from before. Just a good old-fashioned rectangle mirror appears in front of you. Has no reflection, but it's there.
Can I touch it and roll for perception?
It's about 15 feet in front of you, so you can't touch it yet. Also, the chain on your ankle is moving whenever you're not moving.
Is it like moving away from me? Or...
No, it is not.
Oh no.
It's getting looser, actually, every time you stop moving. Not looser like it's going to come off. Looser like the tension is being released, because something is definitely getting closer. The chain extends past the mirror into the darkness beyond it.
So if I was going towards the mirror, it would get looser?
You would actually be going towards the chain links. So yes.
Run away from thing. Touch mirror.
It's D&D.
You know,
¿Por qué no los dos?
I'm gonna go closer to the mirror and try and touch it.
Or neither. You could do all. No, you don't even have to do any of that.
That's
You
also
just sit
true.
on the floor and decide not to do nothing.
That's true.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Me neither.
Piety is too curious about the mirror that suddenly appeared and wants to go investigate.
Okay. As you get closer to the mirror, shadows creep inside of the mirror. So it's not a reflection. It's almost like, imagine this effect, if you will, taking jet black dye and dripping it into a bowl of water. How it blooms out is how these fingers are moving inside the actual glass panel. They are jet black, extended, and very long. They're not sticking out of the mirror. They are holding the sides of it. But they are two-dimensional and confined within the mirror. The mirror speaks to you. It has your voice.
Of course it does.
And it is reflecting you. And it goes, well, look at me. Aren't I the prettiest little flirt?
What I was supposed to do best.
You did such a good job, but look where it got you. You're never getting out of here. You know that, right?
Flirting has its advantages.
Not against a mirror.
Who says I need to deal with anything against you?
Oh, you going to flirt with your friend? She's coming. She'll be here soon. The chain moves, almost as if on cue.
She?
Mm-hmm.
Who is she?
You don't remember?
The girl I met before?
No.
I'm not sure I know who you're talking about.
You wouldn't, would you? You don't look in the mirror all that often.
Of course not.
Hold on.
Jaguar, thank you for following. Scared him. Thanks for hanging out at the Dapper Rose. Grab a drink, enjoy the show. That was gold. That was perfect timing.
Where? I apologize.
The timing of chat.
Yeah, chat, you guys are on it tonight. Yo, shot by Lightyear. Thanks for following. Man, that was a good break of the tension.
It stops in my heart.
Oof. Yeah, I don't make a point of looking in the mirror often. That's
She knows.
what was seen as vain.
Oh. So you chose the name Piety instead?
For reasons of my own, yes.
Would you like to see her?
Do I have much of a choice?
Of course. You always have a choice.
Will that be the decision?
Well, what you choose to do is up to you this time. Let me ask you a better question. Do you know why you're still alive?
Honestly, no.
We don't enjoy copying weak things. But everything becomes a copy of itself here. Call it an occupational hazard, if you will. So, consider this a friendly offer. Leave. Before you can't. There's just one problem. The mirror realm has a cost for entering and leaving. So either one of your friends stays, or one of you, or one of us goes with you.
What would one of you coming mean?
That's our business. As you're thinking, the reflection ripples, and your reflection disappears, and in it you can see Dornan and Rosira in the room. What are y'all two up to?
Well, you convinced me to come downstairs with you, so what did your reflection show you?
See Piety.
I'm gonna shine my flame blade over towards the mirror dome, I guess, since it's the three walls, and then see if I can see anything in them besides the swirling shadow creatures that are around here.
While you can't see Piety, you can. I mean, you can't hear Piety. You can see Piety, and she's talking to a mirror frame that's about 1/3 the size of one of these panels inside of the room you're in.
Hey, Earth the Airhead.
There's no
Rosira's
response.
going to knock on the glass.
The knock echoes in the mirror realm, but it amplifies and it sounds like really loud, excessively aggressive marching drums from any Steven Spielberg movie.
Accurate as hell.
Rosira's going to.
The mirror
Rosira's
voice goes to you, Piety goes, "It's coming." What's Rosira going to do?
She's gonna put her torch on the ground and draw her war pick.
Why the fuck? Okay, so now I kind of have to. I'm gonna pick up her. No, don't put it down. Hand it to me. So I'm gonna grab her torch, hold one hand like this, so it's kind of still keeping her lit up. Hold my blade out, so it's still keeping the rest of the room lit up. I'm trying to keep a bubble light around us at all times.
Smart. Smart. Good idea.
Yeah, I got this.
Make a small crack first before you do anything drastic. We want to make sure we don't accidentally kill her.
Fair. She's gonna. Ding.
As you go to hit the glass, the reflection almost instantly changes to you going to hit the glass. Go ahead and roll a. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. Don't like that at all.
Yeah, no, me neither. For you.
That's 25.
25. All right, so you definitely hit. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Same energy.
11.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Damn.
Okay.
300.
Fine. All right, 300.
That's a 10.
Okay, so you get hit with 20 points of damage and knocked back as your weapon collides with the mirror that mirrors your attack and doubles it.
Reach out to grab her because I see her like by just full force going. I'm like, shit, can I catch her?
You'll have to drop something if you're going to catch her.
Are you sure? Not catch her, just like body blocker?
Yeah, which hand are you using? Because you run the risk of either burning her, cutting her, or both. The torch hand? Okay, you do run the risk of burning her, but you can roll a strength check to see if you can catch her. If you roll high enough, you won't burn her either. That'll be nice.
Okay. I got. You better be lucky. I'm good at what I do. A 17.
You got a 17. Okay, so you definitely catch her from flying too far back. You did not drop the torch or burn her.
Thank God. Look at me. Okay, hold on. But this is very in character, so I understand when I do this right now. So after I see her get blown back, you know, if anybody was gonna blow you back like that, it should have been me. I'm kind of offended that you let this weak ass mirror do it to you. I hand her back her torch. I'm like, but clearly that's not the way to go. So then I'm gonna walk over to the mirror. I'm like,
Oh, hold on. As you do, the mirror is actually still responding and reacting to that hit. Ripples are forming and spreading out over all three walls. It's doing it so much that it's disrupting the visual of Piety. Piety, your mirror does not do anything, but the voice that is yours goes, "You better make a decision quickly. It seems your friends don't want you to leave. Because if they break me, you are here forever, and I will regain my strength feeding off of you." What little I can, anyways.
I'm not giving either of them up. What happened? Will you tell me anything about what happens if I take you with me?
When we came into existence, we were known as an infection. mimics. We just wanted to live. It's not our fault. Your blood tainted us to look like things in your world. But the mirror realm is not a place full of mimics. I'm afraid your historians got it wrong. Trust me, we ate some. The mirror realm is a living entity. Consider yourself in its stomach. As far as we're concerned, the best thing that we can do as an infection is spread. So, if you want to help us live, you'll help us spread. As she's saying this, the reflection changes, and it's the version of you again, but this time there are like cracks all across your skin. Your purple hair in the mirror, in the reflection, is a little bit more frazzled. She reaches behind her back, the mirror version of you, and takes out a brush and starts brushing her hair. And on the back side of the brush is a mirror. And she stops mid-stroke and hands it to the surface of the mirror. The surface ripples. And the brush just stands there. Take it.
I'm going to take hold of the brush mirror.
You take it. The glass is a weird, wet feeling, almost like liquid metal. As you take the brush, she goes, "Give it a few days. Be somewhere else. We already have this land. Where do you think the orcs went?" She kind of winks at you. "Find a new place. And then just leave the brush there. We'll handle the rest. It's only a matter of time before somebody picks us up, brushes their hair in front of an even bigger mirror."
All right.
What's Dornan and Rosira doing?
She's trying to recover. Shit.
Yeah, I'm like, I've like the reverberations of hitting that are like going through her body at this point, and she like looks back at Dornan. Thank you. I guess.
Yeah. I was gonna say, please don't mention it.
She's gonna like.
Probably won't do it again.
She's like holding the torch up. So if everything we do to it hurts us, how do we kill it?
That's a really good question. Can we still see where Piety and her mirror frame are?
No, it's still rippling. It just hasn't stopped, like the energy hasn't diffused.
Can I scan the rest of the room, see if there's anything else besides mirrors surrounding us? In that staircase where the...
There's nothing else.
There's nothing
No,
else.
as you walk down the flight of stairs, there was nothing else but a handrail. And amidst the room itself, there's nothing else.
Okay. Hey, weird sentient mirror mimic creature thing. Can we have our friend back? I wouldn't really call her a friend, but can we have our friend back?
The room echoes. Well, that depends.
On.
This is a different voice than Piety's voice. This one's a little bit more, not distorted, but almost echoing. It is a much more masculine voice, and it goes, well, that depends.
On what?
What do we get?
Not shattered?
That's a fickle threat from someone who just got blown back.
Technically, she got blown
You
back.
all look the same to us.
That's kind of racist. Anyway.
What do you want?
Yeah, that. What do you... Sorry. My people skills aren't exactly the best. What would you like in return?
Everything. Can you offer that?
No, but I can offer you the opportunity to go and get everything you want. I can't personally give it to you. I mean, if I give you freedom, can't you just go get whatever you want anyway?
As you're saying this, on the other end, inside the mirror room, Piety, the reflection of you has stopped moving entirely. Even if you're moving, it's not moving
That's cute.
At all.
at all.
And I have the mirror brush, right?
You do.
Cool. So if I've got this to take, now how do I leave?
The head snaps and turns to you, and it goes, I'm sorry. A better offer is being made.
What?
How peculiar.
What do you mean by better offer?
The darkness is slowly closing in around you. Don't worry about it. All will be fine. You can keep the brush. Back to the other side. Rosira,
You
Dornan.
know that I want to offer you some sort of amnesty, I guess. You give us back our friend. We don't harm you. You go about, do what you need to do. Don't do anything too reckless. And then everybody wins. And this isn't a fickle threat. This is a negotiation that can definitely backfire if not chosen properly on both parties' ends, meaning myself as well. I'm very much allowing myself to just let you roam free. So keep that in mind.
The room is really silent for a minute. All the ripples stop and the mirrors turn back to normal, but they are completely black on the other side. You hear the voice go, you have a deal. And the mirror in the very middle starts rippling. The other ones are not disturbed, and it starts rippling about the size, about like 8 feet spread, and it's just constantly pulsing from right there. Back to Piety. The reflection is looking at you, and it goes, be seeing you on the other side.
Okay, so
Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw. I really wish you had advantage right now.
Who is this? Her?
Oh no, yeah, Piety.
Okay.
12.
All right. The mirror reflection of you disappears, and the mirror moves incredibly fast, like it's going to slam into you. And right before it were to make contact, you black out. Back on the other side, the reflection, it continues pulsing, and a body of Piety slumps out of the mirror as if they had just passed out.
Zira's gonna grab her with one hand and fling her over her shoulder. Like She-Hulk.
Okay. So I see that you held your word. I do appreciate that. I almost didn't trust you for a little bit.
Leave.
Okay.
Before we change our
Have to
minds.
tell me twice. Zira's gonna start to leave.
All of the darkness that was shrouding the room seeps into cracks and crevices, and the room's actually just dimly lit, and you guys can actually see.
We're gonna pull Rosier kind of close so that I can keep this between us. Do you think we should destroy the mirrors anyway, just to make sure? Like, I know I made a deal and everything, but we're better than that, like being honorable people, right?
I don't see how you would destroy it unless you have some magic way of doing so.
I mean, an earthquake could definitely fuck up some mirrors. Do with that information what you will. Anyway, well, thank you so much. You guys are far too kind, whoever you are. Really appreciate it. We're gonna go now. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna start slowly pushing them up the staircase. Let's go. Come on, ladies. Patting Piety on the head. I'm like, it's okay. I'm so happy you made it out of this. Not really. Don't give a fuck. Anyway, and then turn back around and close the door.
Okay. You guys make it back to the main hall of, not the main hall, but the main floor of the mansion warehouse.
Part of me feels like I have really screwed us, and by us I mean the rest of the populace. But we say fighting.
Piety.
And I'm just walking towards the door.
Well, no, never mind. You're still inside, so I'll wait till you're not conscious yet.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing? All the locks have
Towards the front
unlocked, and you
door.
can hear basically every door has opened.
Oh, I don't like that sound. And then we're gonna walk towards the front door. I'm gonna open it.
Jordan, get the dog.
I'm gonna pick up Chip. And we're gonna walk over to the door. Open the
Chip
door.
licks your face.
Good boy. I'm gonna let him run out first, just in case the door does some tricky shit. I don't want him
Okay,
stuck in the
that's
house
fair.
again. I'm like, ladies.
We're leaving. I'm gonna leave.
Before I close the door, I look back in the house. I'm like, I'm watching you. You may reflect what I see myself. But I'm seeing you. And what's up?
Okay. The tricky. I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. As you guys get out of the building and a few yards away, the entire building shakes. And at first it's a little bit of vibration, and then it almost gets wavy like a mirage, and then it fades away. And as it fades away, 3 floors of bones drop to the ground. Hydrate. These are all orc bones, mixed in with other random creatures that have stumbled upon the warehouse.
Roll to stop Chip from having a field day with all these random bones.
Go for it.
I'm like, Chip, no, don't do it. These are people. What am I rolling? Strength?
Yeah, just strength. I mean, he's a puppy. Like,
Well, I rolled a 2.
oh, he's definitely hopped. He's,
Puppy.
he's hopped out of your arms and he's taken off towards the bones.
Damn it, I run after him. I'm like, oh.
Go ahead and roll a d4 as well, because the sun is rising. And yes, Lexi, did you have a question, or were you just rubbing your head?
Just
Okay.
rubbing my head.
No problem. What'd you get?
I got a 4.
All right, no worries.
I don't like being all nonchalant anymore.
Hey, man.
If you go, it's fine.
I don't know. This is the only personality you had that has connected with Rosira's.
So you guys are outside.
like painting.
This is now basically a clearing / skeleton graveyard. What do y'all want to do? It's about 6 in the morning.
As I'm picking up Chip from the pile of bones that he's definitely turned into I'm grabbing him, trying to take a femur out of his mouth. I'm like, so, you, as I point at Rosira with the femur in hand, and I drop it because I'm like, oh shit, my bad. I'm assuming we need to bring some type of proof back to your mom to let her know that they didn't make it, but you said you were going to do what you did. My condolences to you and your family.
There is no reason. In my lands, the dead, they stay where they lie.
Oh, well, fuck it then. Piety!
Yeah, Rosira's gonna walk a little bit away from everything, and she's gonna like very gently lay her down and kind of like wince, like her whole body hurts. She's at half health right now.
Piety, you slowly start to wake up and come into consciousness.
As she's doing that, I am going to, at 3rd level, and this will be the last thing I do before I take a fucking nap, cast Healing Word on Rosira, because she did take that shit pretty hard, no lie. What is
Nonchalant person's pretty freaking caring, I say.
you know, I mean, that's what all
My
about.
buddy. My boy.
Okay, so it's 3d quattro. I'm a liar, hold on. A 4. That's a 4. That's a 3. 11. You get 14 back.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna just sit there next to Piety. I'm like, hey, you wouldn't mind if I kind of just pass out.
Well, I guess I'm a pillow, but I think y'all helped, so I guess I don't mind.
Are you feeling okay?
I think so.
What happened in there?
As you say that, all of your memories seem to be fading away, except for one last moment before you blacked out. You distinctly remember your voice telling you, "The one who controls us shall take you back."
Everything's a little foggy at this point, but I don't know if we made the right deal.
To be honest, I'm not really sure what deal we just made. Get some rest.
Sounds good.
You guys setting up camp right there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Rosier's going to grab a
Yeah.
bone, and she's going to play fetch with Chip.
All right. So I'm guessing short rest, 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's equal to our long rest.
For you, yes.
Yes, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do I heal any in a short rest?
I'll let you roll a d6. Wait, I'll let you roll your hit die, which I believe is a d8.
Yes.
You can add your Constitution modifier to that.
So that's 8.
Nice.
Cool. I'm back up.
All right. The everlasting darkness has consisted, because that is the island you're on. But your internal clocks are telling you it's around 10 by the time you guys all start waking up. From this point, as a friendly reminder, you can A, return to the orcs and let them know what happened. B, say fuck the orcs and continue forward towards the Wicked Garden, which is where you guys were headed to. C, whatever else you want. Just didn't want to. It's been a few episodes since the quests were talked about, so. But before you decide on any of those, we're gonna take a little break. Intermission. Remember, they can hear you, but they can't see you. What's going on, chat? We need the players a little break because it's a horror campaign. Shit can get intense.
She was about to get eaten by
Yeah, change spots. I want to make popcorn.
Oh.
I feel like you definitely just saved Piety because we were not going to.
Damn, that's crazy.
I mean, we were trying.
Guys, welcome back to Jordan's Den. This is episode number 4. We just talk about random stuff. What's going on, chat? What are you guys doing? How's everybody feeling in the chat right now?
Listen, Deontay.
What? Listen, I helped you, okay? Contrary to belief, I helped you. Not talking to you out that fucking mirror realm, okay?
Listen, I was making my own deal, and I don't know what deal you made.
Look, okay. But did you die?
Ugh.
But did you?
No, I guess not. But still, you got me into that situation.
Listen, you see these slits in my eyebrows? That's how many times I've saved your ass already. 2 times. 2 of them.
I think that's just you trying to look more fly. But
Touche. Yo. All right, chat. On the count of 3, everybody say your favorite ice cream flavor. 1, 2, 3. Cookies and cream. Oh shit.
Ooh, mint chocolate chip though.
Oh, I can't trust you. See, now whenever
Why?
I'm in a situation where it's like, oh yeah, you can save my life, I'm like, damn, just go ahead and let me die.
Ooh, okay. I love the coffee ice cream, and vanilla bean has a special place in my heart.
Chocolate chip cookie dough is a vibe and a half. Honestly, I haven't seen one bad suggestion. I'll personally never eat mint chocolate chip, so that's why I dig on it as much as I do because I hate it. But I mean, it's not bad for everybody else, I guess. It's just
See, I'll eat it, so you don't have to.
fair enough. See, no ice cream goes to waste around here. That's what community and teamwork is about. Crazy.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Okay. On the count of three, everybody say what animal you would be if you could be an animal. 1, 2, 3. Red panda.
That does not surprise me at all.
Hello. Oh.
Deontay, what animal did you just say?
I said a red panda. See, how
That's my favorite animal. That's my favorite animal.
really?
Be a fish.
Yeah.
No.
Red pandas, I literally have a collection of like red panda stuffed animals because they're my favorite.
I picked a red panda simply because like they're just fucking adorable, and I also recently watched Turning Red again. And I also watched Legends of Korra because I'm in love with Bolin and Pabu, my fucking son. I love that boy with all my heart. The question was, if you could be an animal, what animal would you be?
Like, I hate to agree with you, Deontay, but my favorite animal is a red panda. And so, like,
I mean,
I have to.
a squirrel. Don't do that around Rosira, otherwise she can call you Squirrel Man for the rest of your life. It's giving SIMP squirrels in my pants. You feel me? Okay. Um. Oh, you make me chuckle. Um. The fact that Squirrel Girl is as OP as she is in the Marvel Universe, I don't like that. I gotta respect it. Because she could be my ass. I mean, she wouldn't, but she could if she wanted to try. I'd give her a run for her money, but I mean, you know. Um, have you guys in the chat watched Steven Universe? If so, what gem would you be? Take me? What are you talking about? All I have to do is take her somewhere cold and have her hibernate. Then I'm just whoop her. I'm just gonna box squirrel a little bit. If you haven't watched Steven Universe, watch it. It's so. Why are you standing in the background menacingly like that?
Because it's creepy.
Menacingly. Okay, but like, do you want to see back or like?
Are you scared? Get out of my chair.
Oh, damn. This has been another episode of Dornan's Den. Back to the action. See you guys later. Love you. Bye.
I made some popcorn because this shit's getting good. Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. As long as you know, y'all fucked up.
Dornan fucked up.
And I can't tell you how you fucked up, but I'm gonna love
I would
it.
like to second what Rosira said, and Dornan fucked up.
That's crazy. Last time I checked, you were stuck in the mirror, not me. And
Who got me stuck in the Who got me stuck in the mirror?
touche, but it was also either you stayed stuck in the mirror in possibly
or I died for not helping get you out.
No torch on stream.
did my job.
Just
Just
like
like
last
last time,
I was so
Deontay. Deontay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay, as long as you know.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
No, I do.
No, I knew. I was like, as soon as you're like, when we were ready, I was gonna be like, yeah.
Not what he was saying, chat. He was holding something.
Yep.
Danger thing.
Y'all ready?
I guess so.
I mean, I guess.
That's not even the right screen. Why did I even go to the live screen? Hey, there we go. All right.
Hey-o.
We can hide the map. Ba-da-da-da. Look at the party of 4. Dornan, Piety, Rosira, and Chip. It is about 10 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's waking up. There is no ash and dust. There's lots of bones and there's lots of guts. What are y'all going to do?
That you
Uh,
those bars and me not notice them.
Piety's going to, after kind of stretching and making sure she's a little more awake and such, she's going to look over at Rosira. I know that you'd mentioned before that leaving those lie, but do you want to report back to your mother before we head on?
What am I supposed to say? Nothing but bad news. Everyone you knew is dead. Your daughter's dead.
At least they know it's not disappeared. Sometimes knowing finality is better than having things up in the air.
Well, I couldn't be any more exiled than I already am. At least they can put their bones to rest or something.
Dornan, as you're waking up, you'll go back to your original or prime personality.
Dornan Prime is back. Holy shit!
Dornan Prime!
Prime. What did I miss? Hey, you're back. Hi.
Hi.
Kind of dark around here. We got a dog. We got a fucking dog. Oh my god, you're so fucking cute. Look at you. Oh,
Chip is
what a
wagging
cute
his
little
tail
kitty.
and so happy.
His name is Chip.
Oh my god, that's such a cute name. Who came up with that?
Whatever side of you that decided that would be his name.
Huh. They came up with something good for once when I wasn't there. Nice job, guys. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Okay. Interesting. So, what are we doing?
Well, we have potentially made a deal with the literal devil.
Wow, which one of you guys is dumb enough to do something like that?
You?
It was sarcasm. Read the room or the field with pork bones. And anyway,
I feel like maybe when we go back to the camp, you two stay behind me. Yes?
duly noted.
Understood.
And Dornan. Don't lose the dog.
Oh, absolutely not. I love this dog my whole life. I'll protect this dog until the day of my last breath, and then continue afterwards.
We're gonna go head back to Orkwood. Bollyworks.
Orkwood.
All right. About halfway there, you guys can hear some rustling in the bushes up ahead. And your mom rounds the corner. And she's looking right at you, Rosira. But she doesn't have a look of disapproval. You can kind of just see that there was, even though she's very stoic, there was hope. And it kind of just fades away and almost goes immediately into acceptance. That bad then?
They are gone.
I fear as much. I thought it'd be wise to meet you. Listen. She reaches into her back pocket and she pulls out what's no bigger than the size of like a drink coaster, but it's like a little piece of wood that's been like burned. It's got scorch marks in it that represent your clan. And she goes, I got this approved beforehand. You will do fine out there.
Thank you.
She laughs. Don't get sappy. You're strong. But feelings, you're still much too weak. The outside world has taught you much. But there is more. Do come visit sometime.
I would pack up. I would leave this place. I know you won't.
No.
It was just advice.
We will defend our land. And when there is nothing left to defend, be it people or trees, then we shall die loving it.
At least die with a drink in your hand, yes?
I would not have it any other way. Now, you wanted to cross. Where were you hoping to go?
We are in search of a garden.
That is strange. Perhaps I should take that back. It is apparent you are still too fragile. You wish to sniff the flowers, then?
No. Unfortunately, this is a battle I must win.
She nods slowly, and she pulls out a map. I do not have a picture of it. I apologize, chat. You know how hard it is to draw a map, alright? Fuck off. Shit's difficult. Don't judge me. I'm eating popcorn, alright? No, I'm kidding. I was gonna draw a map of it, but then I was like, nah. And that's pretty much the whole story. She looks at the map and she goes, you continue east from here. There were rumors of caravans going to some sort of a hedge. I don't know much of fauna, besides what we eat and what we burn. But if a hedge is a bush that has been trimmed by civilized people, you may very well find your garden nearby.
Very well. She's gonna take the map.
Rosira, be proud.
I would not have it any other way.
Come back for a drink sometime. I believe there's a proposal or two that needs to be fulfilled too.
Yes, of course.
You know, before we're all dead.
Preferably.
She laughs, turns and walks back, and as she is silhouetted by some of the trees, her presence entirely disappears. Not even out of any magic or funky shit. She's just that stealthy and good at what she does.
You know, Piety, it would be an honor to call you sister-in-law. Just saying.
Whoa, the other personalities really took over if this is happening. What the fuck is happening?
You're very good at dancing.
Oh, well, I knew that.
Come, let's go to this garden. She's gonna give Dornan the map.
I'm gonna pass over Chip in exchange for said map.
Other puppy.
She does a little like chirp, chip, a chipper chirp. Chip does a chipper chirp.
She's just gonna like hold it.
We're gonna look at her and be like, wow, the great and fearsome Rosier are taken down by a little chip. And I see her face change while I'm saying that. I'm like, anyway, start walking in the direction towards the garden.
Piety's gonna make mental note of everything that just happened there. She follows behind me and just like, all right, some small things.
So,
Forgetful, understood.
the rest of the forest, in the woods, really, is pretty clear. In the wake of the warehouse disappearing, a couple of fauna have sniffed around, trying to, see if it's safe. None of the more malicious creatures were there. These are very territorial type beasts. The lamprey and the shadow creatures specifically are more parasitic, and they like to feed off the remains of whatever the mirrors or really any other large creature would leave behind. Whereas anything else that would be in the woods has that understanding of this is not my territory anymore. So at the time that you guys are walking through, trying to get out of it and heading east, nothing is attacking you. You successfully make it through the bramble and out of the woods. Before you lays hills upon hills. Amidst them, you can see what only can be described as a hedge maze. This hedge maze is probably a mile or so away. The walls of it, from where you're standing, look pretty tall, so it's safe to imagine as you get closer and it comes into full view, you ain't gonna see shit.
Damn, that's a huge change. Oh. So, we're looking for one of the importants from the capital. And the last known place she was reported as either being in or going to was this giant hedge maze. Does this feel like a trap to anybody else, or am I just being skeptical?
Oh, it is absolutely a trap.
Hmm.
I mean, think about it. Whatever is taking all these people, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta be nearby.
Well, looks like we're going creature hunting.
I had a better idea.
Oh, do tell.
Why actively hunt when you can simply trap it?
I like the way you think. We're gonna survey the land a little bit and see if there's any signs of any giant creature or any small creature doing anything to the land leading up and away from the hedge maze, if that's allowed.
It's about 11:30 at this point, and there is nothing evident. You can see some cows, or I guess cattle, kind of roaming about the plains. There doesn't seem to be anything that would have been disturbed by this weird blood that's pathogen that's been spreading. Everything looks normal. That reminds me. Never mind.
No,
Go on.
No, you
Nope.
can't do that. That gave me so much anxiety right now. Oh my
It's
god,
fine. Let's keep going.
that's messed up. Okay, so Rosier, how are we gonna trap this thing that we don't know?
Well, simple. Live bait.
Piety, you get
What
to be useful
live
again.
bait are we talking about?
Wow, both go on the defensive. Listen,
No, all I said is Piety would be great, but you know, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You
What I
already
have
made me bait
learned
once.
in the short time working with you two is that putting you in harm's way is not a good plan.
Oh,
You,
look at you.
Dornan, suit better at a distance, yes?
Yeah, for the most part.
And Piety, I feel you prefer to stick to the shadows, no?
More often than not.
Then I will be the bait.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm gonna take a moment to just salute her. I'm totally into you right now in the weirdest way possible. I don't know what to do with these emotions.
Maybe focus them on something more interesting.
Yes, like catching a creature. Hell yeah, I'm getting super pumped.
okay. So you have this plan, correct?
It is the only one we have. You two stay back. I will go in. We'll see what happens, no?
That was pretty good to me.
Just, make sure you keep the dog safe. She's gonna hand him the puppy. But, like, she's gonna hesitate before she hands him over.
We're done.
And, like, look him dead in the eyes. Be good. And he gives him the puppy. And then...
We're gonna grab Chip, and as she's walking towards the hedgeman's, we're gonna look at him and be like, "You don't understand the power you have, sir." Such a demon.
One of its ears flops and it turns its head to the side and goes, "Bro."
So, like,
It's so cute. I'm dead. I didn't even see it.
Swear to God, if this dog dies, I will never play again. Ever.
honestly,
Ever.
we're gonna have to get him some armor and everything. Just wait.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to kill the dog.
It's gonna turn into like a warhound or something. Okay. Rosier is going to draw her war pick and enter the hedge maze.
No, it's still like a ways away. Still like a mile and some change away.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. Then she's gonna walk ahead of them.
Okay, but you're all heading towards it?
We're all heading towards it, yeah.
Just before you get to it, there are like 5 kiosks that are outside of the hedge maze. And there's an old fella, and he's like, get your potions. What? Look at you 3, man. Oh, and what a cute little pupper.
It's really adorable.
You're going inside, aren't you?
We had planned on it.
You won't be needing any of your blood then, so please, I'll take it and I'll offer you whatever you need to survive. It's the least I can do. Will you survive? I don't know, but I'll make a buck and you'll make a living. Let's figure this out.
I'm pretty sure she would need her blood too.
I don't want your blood specifically. What kind of, you gotta carry it somewhere. You got a quart, you got a pint, you got a gallon. We can talk about things.
Let's see what you've got.
What are you looking for? I've got it all. Let me tell you.
Do you have a instantly stop the giant creature inside the hedge maze from kidnapping people potion?
Yes.
Wow.
It only works 50% of the time when you think it's not working. Now, if you want something more realistic, I'm sure I can help you with that too. But we don't know anything about a giant creature. What are you hunting?
Go over there and I just tap her shoulder like, you have such great business propositions. I hope your business flourishes. I want nothing but the best for you.
Thanks, fella. I really appreciate that. He gives you a hug.
It's just two grown men and a dog.
He reaches under his after he lets go of the hug, he reaches under his kiosk and like opens the door and then closes it. He doesn't pull anything out and he looks to you guys and he goes, "Whoa, what are we interested in?"
I'm gonna pat myself and check to see if he took anything off me when he hugged me.
You gonna roll for that?
Yeah.
This is an intelligence check.
Intelligence? Okay, that is a 21.
Yeah, all your blood is gone.
I grab this man by his neck. Give me my fucking blood back.
How?
I'm squeezing tighter until he actually reaches down.
You're holding him by his neck.
No, it's fine. We're gonna lean down together. I don't want to try to run.
Rosier is going to come up right behind this man, and she's going to roll for intimidation.
Okay. As he's reaching into the cabinet, also being intimidated. I love it. You're bullies. Let's keep going.
Oh, let's go. That's a 19.
Nice. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
You're fucking criminals.
I'm just going to put my hand on my war pick. You're going to want to give that back.
And he goes, my apologies, sir. Lady, here. He grabs the vials. And he's holding them, but you still have them by the neck.
Now, what do you have for strength?
Can I have my neck back?
I grip up and then take my blood back.
Well, I'd love to give it to you, miss, but I may be needing it myself. And he like rubs his neck.
What does it
So
do?
dramatic.
No, that's not even the accent. They haven't talked to the other kiosks. He goes, I'll be honest. I ain't got much in the form of wares that may be accompanying y'all. Hell, y'all might even stand a chance. Y'all Y'all be fine without me. He's very much shaken still. A little scared that he's gonna get jumped if he says the wrong thing.
I don't think he has something worthwhile.
Hydrate!
Hydrate!
Thank you. This popcorn
Bunch of
was
jars.
getting my throat dry.
Worthless.
Water check.
Since he wanted to take without trying to persuade to give anything, why don't we see if there's anyone else who has something better worth our while?
As you say this, there's a man sitting on another kiosk. Hold on a second. I'm trying to see if I can find a picture of him.
Does he look just like?
It'll be hot.
That'll be hot. Don't make me fall out this William Fancy sin. Oh God! Oh no, that was Squidward. Squidward and his balls. Weird tentacles. Word to lead.
Let me see. Scrolling. I can't find one. It's fine. Random NPC anyways. Another man goes, well, sorry Gramps can't be of much help, but I believe I can assist you. What are you looking for?
The hell you got?
I got some health potions, a couple of vials of blood, a little bit pungent, nothing too crazy. It'll keep the creatures off you, at least the ones your size. The bigger ones, you're on your own.
What kind of things will we be facing in there?
Nobody really knows, Missy. See, problem here is this ain't no ordinary garden. This is the Wicked Garden. At any given point, a door may just appear and take you to a whole different place on the island. Now, you ain't got to worry about being sucked into them or nothing. The choice always remains with you. But I imagine you came here for a reason. If the reason is to hunt something, it may already be gone. You're going to have to come to terms with that one. But what comes back through the doors is what you really got to be afraid of. See, around these parts, ain't nothing too concerning. You can't shoot down or kill or stab in the back when it's not looking. There are a couple of creatures roaming around, the likes of which we don't quite understand. You seen the blood mist lady thingy? Nah, that's not one we want to tussle with. But I can assure you, on the other side of some of them doors, there will be monsters.
What do your potions do?
Well, I mainly focus on repellents. I like to make little excursions in there, tie myself down with some rope, and then just head on in to make sure I don't get lost in the chaos. I always find my way back out, see what I can discover without venturing too far into one door or another. Ended up in a cave the other day, happened to find this really sweet looking fruit. Wasn't that sweet, tell you what. But I turned around and I realized no creatures were near it. Nothing like this thing, myself included. I imagine it could probably keep some creatures away from you. So, if you take this vial here, and he pulls out a vial, and he goes, you just smash this on the ground, it'll work as a real good repellent.
How much?
Well, he sighs, seeing as I only got 2 left, and chances are you ain't coming back for a refill, I'm gonna have to ask you for 50 pints.
50.
That seems a bit excessive.
Excessive would be word of mouth spreading, but I can assure you, you ain't coming back if you go in there. I could sell you some rope instead if you want to lasso yourselves and make your back out. Then I could lower the price so long as I have a returning customer. But you know how hard it is around these parts to have a returning customer? Now we could work something else out if you like. I'm all about bartering, trying to make what I can so I can keep on going. You don't want to give me blood, what you got?
I look at Razir and I'm like, you would do the same thing to him too?
Nah, this one's nice.
Okay.
We have rope.
Look back at the old man. I'm like,
What if I give you my rope? You hold on to one end, I'll tie myself to the other. Then will you lower the price?
How long you think I'm gonna be holding this rope for, miss? You gonna get lost in there, and I got shit to sell.
damn.
Tell you what, I got some bits of magic I can work. If you're up for it and you're akin to it, I can enchant some of your stuff. I'll give you a nice head start, if you will. Y'all got bedrolls?
I do.
How about the best sleep of your life? You'll sleep an hour to feel like 2.
How much for that?
Simple enchantment, 5 pints each.
Each. You just said it was simple.
That I did say,
Why would it cost 5 pints each if it's simple?
because I gotta make a living, and looking at your pretty eyes ain't gonna get me there.
Oh.
Damn. I don't think you should talk to her like that. I think
Where's that dog shit?
I was gonna say, can I roll for persuasion?
Go ahead, for persuasion.
be the giant flirt.
That would be 20.
Oh, you got a crit?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna counter it.
19.
Yo, gun to my head. Look. Yo, oh god.
Oh, I do be kind of smart sometimes.
Go ahead. We both got 20, so we just gotta see who wins. If you get flustered before I get flustered, I win.
Damn, we could.
That's not fair.
Let's move on. Let's see.
Like, go ahead and just pass on this one, Chief.
No. I got this. You said it was a simple enchantment.
Mhm.
So why would each of us have to pay 5? Why not 5 for all?
Why should I make
Since you
less
think we're
money?
gonna come back.
Do you think you're gonna come back? Am I gonna get the chance to see you again?
I mean, if you can do a good job, then we should.
Oh, I can do a good job, but you're gonna have to stay the night to find that one out.
I think we could arrange that
I'm gonna say
for the right price.
she don't want to talk.
For the right price.
And I'm like, damn, you look like a.
I want you to roll for persuasion too, right now. If you crit fail, I'm gonna laugh.
I got a nat 20.
Let's go. Oh no. So what are you gonna say, Dorian? Since everyone's got 20s. Rosia, you want to roll persuasion?
I understand that you would have to have somebody stay the night with you, but why settle for one when you can have both of us?
Exactly.
Quite frankly, I have multiple personalities. We can go all night.
That's a pretty tall order, but I'm awfully hungry. I'll tell you what. Why don't we skip the bedrolls entirely and just go straight to the bed? Then you can have whatever enchantment you want if you think you can be so satisfying.
Baby safe.
Absolutely.
Well, what about your?
As long as the enchantments come first. I don't do payment after.
But I do.
Well, what about your? This is what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. Fuck these goddamn clothes. For the strays. Oh no. And what about your toothy friend over there with the purple hair?
Oh, don't worry.
Don't worry. I'm doing her
Sarah's going to look all of them up and down. And she's going to go talk to a different vendor.
That's fair.
Oh!
We're gonna come back to whatever this shit is. Rosie, there is a young woman. She's got like a straw hat and like a really nice dress on. And she's looking. And she goes, "Are you gonna take a meal before you go?"
I am very hungry. What do you have?
Well, she goes, "Well, I got my pot pies. They're quite famous around these parts, seeing as nobody ever complains about them."
Because no one ever comes back.
That's not really my business, what they do or don't do after they leave here.
Period.
How much for one?
He goes, "Well, not really much for blood. Never did get an oath and all that. So, you got something else?"
That's a good question.
I got something she might want if you want to call me.
Have,
Hey yo.
Not my
how
fault.
about this? A genuine orc-made cup.
Huh. Don't see much around these parts. I heard the orcs was up in them woods, but we don't ever venture that way. That sounds like a fair trade.
You show up to any orc party with this, you'll be a star. Heck, you might even get a proposal.
Well, not much in the way of marriage neither, but I could work with this. And she like takes this basically a paper towel, and she hands one of the pies. It's definitely like personal, so it may not fill Rosira up, who has a much larger appetite. But it smells delicious.
He's gonna wrap it up real nice and put it in her bag and give her the cup.
She goes, "You do enjoy that. If you eat it, it'll give you 1d6. But if you wait until it cools off, it'll only give you 1d4. Back to your health.
Back out. Okay, gotcha.
It's got 4 hours before it's cooled off, so you got some time."
Who's gonna go? Just gonna nod, and there was one more, right?
The other 2 kiosks are empty.
Oh, okay.
Back
She's
to
just gonna
okay.
fold her arms and watch this.
Back to you
chaos.
degenerates.
You got just as much outside.
My job is to play off of the players. Okay, whatever y'all do, I'm just I feed off of it. It's 100%
Piety
Lexi's
knows
fault.
what she's good at.
Yeah, we'll find out tonight.
Piety knows what she's good at.
I was just shooting the shit and I rolled a 20. I was like, damn, now I gotta actually do this.
So the man looks to you and he goes, "All right, listen, I understand. All right, let's cut all the chitter chatter. The homestead is not far from here if y'all really want to wrestle and tussle. But in the meantime, I'll give you the enchantments if you're going in, but I need some sort of collateral. Now, if it ain't gonna be blood, what's it gonna be?"
Pull out a pair of orc tusks that I stole from that body. I'm like, would these potentially do anything for you?
Chip is like zoomed in, eyes on the bones.
I'm like lifting higher. I'm like, no.
Let me get him a once over. He holds his hand out for him. No worries, I ain't like Pops. He takes them, he's looking at him.
No, I'm protecting them from the dog.
Fair enough, fair enough.
And I look at him like, Chip.
He looks at me and goes, "These ain't bad, but I've seen bones. There's some solid teeth. I see a couple rings in it. This one was a little bit older, but that's no matter. What am I going to do with these? How am I going to sell these? I tell you what, how about I make y'all a deal? Real good deal, something you can't refuse." He reaches down into the kiosk and he's rummaging through some stuff. He brings up a box. And he places the box on the table and he opens it up. It's like dusty as shit. And inside of it is a charm. And he goes, "All right, y'all got string? Anybody? String of some sort?" "Fine." And he like takes like a piece of his sash and he rips it off. And he like twists it and takes off a thread and he puts it around and he goes, "I'll give you this here bracelet, all right? It's real simple. All you got to do is take a drop of blood on it."
What would it do?
"I'm getting there. Damn, girl, we got to rush through everything. I like to take my time. Take a drop of blood on it, and immediately you'll be transported back anywhere, as far as I know, in the world, to whoever's drop of blood it was. Now, I heard something or another about y'all not all going in at once. I doubt you got enough rope to make it through there. I'm going to be honest. That maze is tricky. Not because it's long, because it moves. If you're not prepared for that, you ain't got enough rope. So, one drop of blood from one of your friends, and you can go in on your own. Shit gets too sticky, you just break the charm. You'll be right back out."
Sounds like a pretty convincing item.
In exchange, since you don't want to do blood or you can't pay the price, we'll take that tussle in the garden later on, if you make it back. But beforehand, I'd like to hang on to the dog.
Whoa.
I don't want to keep it. It's just been a while since I seen a puppy around these parts. You ain't realized half the livestock themselves are gone.
Oh, trust me, I felt that. If anybody in this group did, it was me. I don't think you understand the demon mother he has.
I'm gonna look like Piety's gonna look back at Rosira and see how she's
Everyone
feeling
just
about
turns
the
to look at
demon
Rosira.
that
We all turn slowly and look back at her. It's like, how do you feel about this?
If you don't like
Rosier's
that,
going to come up forward, and she's going to look down at this person.
mm-hmm.
If this dog is harmed, you do understand that I will remove every bone from your body while you are still conscious.
Well, if it helps, I only got about 200 of them, so make do with it what you will. But I tell you what, if you don't like this, I got one final offer on the table. Okay, we'll keep the bracelet as is. You got the charm thing. Y'all might need it. Y'all seem like sweet, threatening people. Keep the charm as is. Bring me something back. But if you don't bring me something back, he points to Dornan, I want his head.
Which one?
You gotten any complaints before?
Not like that, little bitty, but the one on his shoulders.
I did it to myself. Oh my god.
But I do think. Listen,
I have no quarrels with this.
Dornan, we'll bring something back for you. And besides, if we all die like you say we will, then you'll have 3 heads. 4.
And a puppy.
technically.
He
Hold
nods
on
and
to the
says,
dog, though.
oh, so the dog then. Nah, your friends can hold on to the dog. They're not going in with you, right?
Not at first.
Good. Well then, if you're going on a little venture, bring me something back. Or
Deal.
bring the charm back unbroken. Either one will work for me. It's the best I can offer. I don't want to take your dog. It's clear y'all love it. Plus, these people, he kind of looks over to the older gentleman. He goes, these people are sketch, and they'll try to take you for what it's worth.
Obviously.
Not Susanna. She's a sweetheart.
She does seem like a sweetheart.
So be it then. Souvenir for a souvenir.
He takes a little pocket knife out, cuts his palm open, and holds the pocket knife out to you. Swear it in blood.
My own blood.
If you're going to make a deal, you make it an oath. That's how we do it around these parks.
He's just gonna look him up and down. Do you mind if it's purified?
No. This ain't no financial transaction. It's a transaction for your soul. You break the deal, his head's not going to be what you got to worry about.
Me in the background. Again, I've never got any complaints.
Fine. She takes the dagger.
Takes the hand and shakes on it. Before he lets go, he just kind of sealing the oath, and he goes, you speak on behalf of the other two, am I correct?
Not always.
In this instance?
For now.
No. In this instance.
Yes.
Very well. The charm is yours. So long as you promise to bring it back intact, bring me something nice in there, or bring me his head. You have 12 hours. Do you agree?
Agreed.
As you say that, you both feel like almost like a static as your blood kind of connects to one another.
Why am I always making blood pacts with people?
Hating, honestly.
Just what you do. And then he lets go and he goes, all right, so be it. He pushes the box towards you and he goes, go ahead and wear it. Take one of their bloods, not mine. Don't come back to me. Oh, Lord knows I might be, teaching a tiefling what heaven feels like.
Sure, you'll be the one teaching.
Thornan,
Whoa. Yes.
since it's your head that's on the line,
Let's take my blood too. Great, fantastic. And just split that shit open. Here you go. Don't even ask me questions. I'm like, while I'm watching it drip, I'm like, trade of belief. I actually do trust you a whole hell of a lot. Don't know why, but
As the blood
I
starts to
trust
drip
you too,
down,
Thornan.
the charm almost moves into like a net and it catches it and then it wraps in cocoons around it. And you can see your drop of blood inside this almost translucent thin sheet of metal on this really small charm. And it's hanging off of the bracelet.
hey, yo, that's hot.
It's about noon now. Still shrouded in darkness because there's no sun here.
I knew.
She's gonna put the bracelet on.
Well, y'all best be on your way then.
We'll see you on the other side. Or not.
I grab her ear before she goes in. Listen, come back safely. For my own selfish gain. I don't want to lose my head. I just got my hair to look the way it does, and I don't want to have that sitting outside somebody's wall mounted. Please.
But you'd be such a pretty mount.
Don't you have to go flirt with somebody or something?
I can't with you people. Ugh. No worries, Squirrel Man. I will be back soon. Rosier's gonna go off into the maze of death.
Into the unknown.
As soon as you pass by the first two parts of the hedge, the bush moves. The branches
coming.
interlock, and there's no visible entrance. What's up, Deontay?
Is this moving the same way that the hedge maze does in the Goblet of Fire?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm.
Like, I'm gonna
That's
fucking go
imagining.
feral if this isn't what this is. I'm like, how does this work? Oh, girl, you better watch out for men in there.
Men do be scary.
Okay, the first thing that Rosiera is going to do is she's going to pull out her little hand axe,
Mhm.
and she's going to take a clipping of the maze
Okay.
and stick it in her pocket.
I've been eating this popcorn fine this whole time, and now that I'm on the last fucking kernel, I start choking. I'm like, no, wait. Okay. And she's gonna do what with it? Sorry, I was
Put it in her
temporarily
pocket.
dying. All right, you've got your clipping.
Sweet sauce.
There is a slow moving fog rolling in. And though it is a hedge maze, the space from one bush to another is wide enough to fit a car for sure, a caravan or wagon, if you will. So there's plenty of walking space. It's like the lane of a road or part of the street. There's a fog that's creeping in all the way down below. Directly to your left and to your right, you can see more paths that you can take. They diverge into different paths that you can't see beyond. I'm definitely dying.
But you redeem hydrate, Jesus.
I just did. That did the trick. I'm okay now. That last kernel got me. It's okay.
Okay. Well, when lost in the woods, go to the left. So you're just gonna go to the left.
All right. What are y'all doing on the outside?
Well, Piety, you talked a big game. Go handle them.
don't we need to make sure and stay watch for if Rosier needs us?
That's why me and Chip are gonna stay here. You go and do that. He might actually be a little bit nicer if you convince him. I'm gonna kind of do like a walk of the perimeter of where the entrance was, even though I watched it disappear.
Right. Piety, what are you gonna do?
Not going to give anything until I know that everyone is safe. So I'm also going to stand watch near Dornan.
Walk up to me.
All right. So if y'all are just standing and watch, then it's up to Rosier.
You can do it.
Proud of you.
Trying to see if I can find something real quick.
Character related or NPC related?
I don't even know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, there's no way. Hold on a second.
When you throw off the DM by going in alone.
Oh no. Oh no. It's okay. I had a feeling one of you were gonna go on alone. I planned for this. I didn't plan for
dear.
it to be you, which means I just have to change one noise.
What do you mean to tell me that I was gonna be the one going there? You were just some.
What? I didn't say who it was gonna be. I made plans for.
We all know.
I made plans for one of you going, for each of you going. If you were to go alone, I made plans for if two of you were to go. Any combination, and I made plan for if all three of you were to go, and then I made a plan if no one was to go.
Fair enough.
Dang, that didn't work.
Dang, diggity dang.
Let me see if I can find a different one.
Like that you need a specific noise?
Yeah, just don't watch the Discord. You'll hate me if you watch the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me wants to know, but I'm not gonna know.
I'm just trying to make it work.
I was too curious and looked.
You looked, don't you say anything.
I'm not saying anything, but I was curious and looked, but I'm not saying anything.
I didn't look. I want to be genuinely surprised.
Oh man, this thing does not like me. How do I make this happen? See, if I actually just stream it, then it's gonna show up. So can't do that. Let's try this one. Nope. Dear Discord, please give us back the ability to play YouTube videos.
Sincerely, every DM for every campaign ever known to man.
I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry.
I'm so sad. I had this whole thing planned out, and not a single one is working.
My lip's so bad.
Please. How's the chat doing? Nope, they ain't doing nothing. Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep looking. Just keep on waiting. We're almost done too.
Waiting for the world to change.
Yes.
I'm a cultured individual. I caught the vibe.
Just you wait. We are waiting in the wings.
I've tried every link.
That's me and Jordan right now, just waiting for Rosier to return.
Okay. Can I roll for sick ass? Oh,
I have proficiency in that. We're gonna double.
Reading.
I am a bard for a reason.
When George Washington did that, I said, "Oh, I love my president."
Wait a
That's
minute.
my president.
my president.
I know how I can make it make noise.
Oh, damn.
I can't send it to the
The
Discord,
excitement.
but I can still play it. And I can send all the sound to my headphones. So if you're watching the stream, you'll hear it. That is the sound of the hedge maze. Rosaire, would you say that there's one sound in particular that you could hear in that?
Oh.
That's fucked up.
No response? Okay, we'll keep going. So the fog is getting thicker as you continue to walk forward. You can see the silhouettes of creatures moving sideways alongside the wall of the hedge maze. They don't seem to have noticed you yet. What in particular are you looking to find / discover while you're in here before you get out? If you get out.
He's looking for signs of this person.
Okay.
Lady.
So you're looking for the governing lady.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who do not know, their initial quest was to go find 3 basically heads of government that went missing. The woman in particular, I'm going to go back and get her name.
Sarada.
Sarada Fulldrain. She went missing in the Wicked Garden, which is where they all are right now. She has platinum blonde hair. The picture that was shown for the description that you guys were given outlined this. And as you continue watching, you're finding patches of this platinum blonde hair on the ground and inside the bushes of the hedge. You come to another intersection where you can go straight, left, or right.
Rosier's gonna turn around and leave. No.
Damn. Bye.
I heard the like leave chat sound, and I was like, "Did you just leave it?"
The bot leaves. Oh my god. I really hate this. What were the options? Left,
Left,
right,
right,
or
or
straight?
straight.
Okay.
I dropped the dice.
She's gonna go straight.
All right. Once you're going straight, you start to hear buzzing noises. Just get a little.
No, we're going. We're done.
And that is the end of this episode. Oh man! All right, folks.
This is a horror campaign. This is very much a horror campaign.
Yes, it is absolutely a horror
Very
campaign.
horror now.
She'll be okay, folks. I promise. We give aftercare after every single episode because scary. Why are you looking at me like that? I always check in on you guys, make sure you're okay. This was just a little bit more. I told you it's only going to get crazier.
Oh.
It's hard to know that like our characters know about these things,
But
but to separate the character from the actual.
You don't have to. Your character can be afraid of it too.
True. Like, damn.
There's no way that. I mean, I can try. I can try really hard to pretend that I'm not afraid.
I'm making them act, but it's okay. You have a whole week to prepare yourself to pretend that you're not afraid.
He said you have a whole week to face your.
If it helps, like I said, I had a path designed if each of you were to go in on your own. So the fortunate part is you're dealing with this now at a lower level, which means you won't have to deal with it at a higher level like the other two will.
Oh? Oh, dang. You
So,
know,
so
Ooh,
you know, it's a double-edged sword.
I call dibs next because
ah, no! You got me into the mirror realm. You ain't let me be the one to take on my demon below at the end. Nah. That's illegal. No.
You don't have to take them on alone either. They're just gonna show up when you're alone.
Great. Cool.
This is why I gave you an out. I'm a very, very kind DM.
he really is.
All right, so that is the end of this episode. How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? Y'all mad at me? I
No.
understand. You're mad at me. I get it. It's fine.
I'm like, I'm doing fine. I'm okay. I make good decisions today, I think.
Did you?
What deal did you make?
Did you?
Did anybody?
We don't. I don't even think we know what deal you made.
Did anybody die though?
Here's what I will say about your deal. I'm not going to
All
go
of
into
the
detail.
orcs did.
Yeah, all the orcs are dead. I won't go into detail about the repercussions of your deal because that's going to come back in a really good way for me later. But what I will tell you is your deal is the reason there was no combat this episode. So you did, in a way, keep everyone alive.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. It's almost like I'm constantly looking out for y'all.
Well,
Well, I mean, not you, because you're about to get fucking
jump by.
by,
By your feet.
And you were the one who got me in the bad situation in the first place.
Well, like I said, it didn't roll, so that's what you're talking about, Jordan.
Fair, fair. All right, let's get you guys out of here. From right to left, please tell the people who you are, who you play, and where they can find you.
I am Violet. I play the extraordinarily terrified Rosier Lone Walker. And you can only find me here Thursday nights. Maybe. I don't know if I'm coming back. Thursday
I
night.
did that last episode.
Yeah, that was me last episode, but I'm back. Hi, I'm Lexi. I play Piety Noea. You can find me at Hipster Gay Boy BOI on TikTok, and here on Thursday nights, being a flirtatious little thing.
Yeah. I'm Deontay, the other half of the Dapper Rose. You can find me here. Oh, my bad. Hold on. I play Dorn in Moss Song, the one that's very unproblematic and taking care of his girls and his dog like he should. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Dapper_making 2.0. You can also catch me here Tuesday through Thursday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time when we stream.
Bow, 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 bow. And of course, you already know if you're here and you're watching, my name is Eddie. It's D&D, so be here Thursday nights if you like D&D, Tuesday through Thursday, 9 p.m. till it ends. We're doing different games, different activities, and Thursday we always bring Blood Oath, the first pathogen, where I try my absolute best to ruin my friends because, you know, I know their deepest fears. Thank you so much for watching and stopping by the Dapper Rose. We can't wait to see you on our next show. Take care. Bye.
Bye.